YouTube, what's happening? It is Sunday, August 24th, and we're talking baseball today. We have our 15 games. Everyone's playing today. It's Sunday, so we have a lot of day games too. You can see how just baseball throughout the day, all the way until Sunday Night Baseball, which, as predicted on Thursday, it is Boston, New York. I knew that was coming. Obviously, anytime they play each other, it's always Sunday Night Baseball. It's the rivalry. You have to do it. So we got these teams. We got some decent looking pitchers up here. We got some names out here. So Skeens. So we're going to break these down, spreadsheet props, everything we always do. Let's recap yesterday's sheet. We put out these plays yesterday on the video. Crochet was beautiful, hit his stuff. Junk hit his stuff. Washington Philly pushed. They only had 10 runs, 6-4 final. Can't do nothing with that. Casey Detroit was a loss. Doyle hit a home run. That's what we like to see. When we take HRR props, that's what we mean. We want HRR, hold, you can keep the R. Give me the home run. There we go. Kramer, dude battled. Dude had 7 earned runs in like the first inning, and then somehow they stayed in. He had 5, but then he got to 7. So we got to 4 strikeouts, couldn't get 5. Close. Still, that was a fun sweat for him, even though we lost it. Peralta had 6, so we got hooked on both pitchers. Over. Abbott hit. A's lost by 1 in extra. So overall, that is a beautiful green day. That's a good green day. We will take that every single day. So if you want the plays typed out for every single sport, because look, we do college football, we got WNBA, we're going to have NBA soon, we're going to have NFL soon, we got it all on there. And if you want these typed out lists that I do for every single video, just go check out the HQ. You can get the spreadsheets if you want to be a plus member. That way you can do for all sports as well. So enough of that. We are done with that. Let's do some weather, shall we? Let's do a little quick refresh on that so we can see what is popping in the weather world. Make sure there's nothing crazy because it might, like this. Yeah. Wait, that's here? Oh, I guess it's supposed to rain today. Didn't know. We got Pittsburgh. Let's see. We got Tampa. It's supposed to rain. Obviously, I didn't know that. I thought I was going to have a nice, good day. Nope. Atlanta's supposed to rain. Phillies. Be more. Detroit, a little bit of wind, actually. Nothing, those two. 16 out in Chicago. It was a pretty high scoring game yesterday, too, so that might be worth an overlook. We got Angels, we got Padres, and then we got Boop, and then inside, kept the wind blowing in there. So there is your weather update. Yep. So, enough of that. We have our 15 games. Let's stop wasting time. To the first one. Let's go. All right, before we jump into the first game, heed, warning, caution, red flag, triangles that are yellow, whatever, yellow tape. It's Sunday. It's all you need to know about Sunday baseball. And now we're moving into the era of the season, or the part of the season, that you have all these teams that are not making the playoffs that are calling up all their prospects so they can see what they got. And it's just messing with stats. It's messing with lineups. Some are good, some are cheeks. We know this. So it's messing with things a little bit. So err to the side of caution today. Just saying. Sundays are weird. We know this. So we're going to jump into it, though, and we're going to take the ones that look really good. We're not going to be on the edge and flip-flop like, we'll take it. Not today. No, not today. So it's a lot of day games, a lot of weirdness. How many people are off tomorrow? Not really, not many. So, but still, Anyways, let's get to the first one. That's going to be Colorado and Pittsburgh, and that is Skeens versus Colorado. If you remember, last time out, Skeens gave up 4 runs in like the 5th inning. Remember that. I don't think it matters today, but let's see. It is Pittsburgh 3. Why is Pittsburgh 317? They can't score. 7.5 under. Let's just do that. Under. Is Cincinnati pitching for Pittsburgh? I don't know. Let's go over and look at the spreadsheet. And we got, see, they can't score. They're both in the bottom 10 now. You're going to have a hard day scoring anything because Skeens is going to do what Skeens does, probably. And Pittsburgh is going to, who are you facing? I got to find that out. So let's go over here to Outlier, link in the bin comment. We'll get you a week for free. Absolutely worth it. You know this by now. It's Skeens versus McCade Brown. Who? Exactly. Yeah. Dude ain't even got a pitcher. The pitcher with no pitcher. He's from Normal, Illinois. That's a hilarious town name. 6'6", 225, righty from the minors. He's making his major league debut. Oh, goody. No wonder it's 3. Yeah, so Colorado, a Rocky pitcher making his debut, which usually it's not going to be good because it's a Rockies pitcher versus Skeens, but the bats are both kind of we fade dudes like this, but I don't know if I can. Let's see. Pittsburgh 1.5 is 152. That's ridiculous. We got, Skeens has given up at least 5 hits in the last 5 games. His strikeouts are 4 out of 5 as well. Colorado's only 8th in strikeouts. They're striking out fairly well in the last 10 games, even though they're playing kind of bad with everything. they're not striking out, but on the season they're closer to 10. Right now they're 7.7 last 10 games. So what do we do here? Hits allowed. Colorado's 7th in batting average and 12th in hits, but have you seen the last 2 games? They haven't looked good against Pittsburgh. I'm not messing with this. And we got to go strikeouts. Where are they? Right there. 9-8-8-4 randomly against Milwaukee, of course, and then 8. That is a stretch. There's Colorado. He had 8 against the Rockies when he faced them, but he also gave up 4 runs to the Rockies too. See, he also gave 4 to Milwaukee too. He does bleed when you cut him. He is human. So let's go matchups and see bullpen v bullpen. You come on down. We got Skeens versus Rado, and there you go. Becky's the only one with a home run off of him. Nobody else is really doing well. We got 2 strikeouts out of 2, 2 strikeouts out of 2, 1 for 3, 1 for 3. Yeah, let's go righties. They're the righties for the Rockies. We go Pittsburgh versus, well, we have no data because the dude's never pitched in the majors, so we can't look at anything. So we go to HRR and see what we want to do. I did take Doyle yesterday in this one for the 1.5 HR, and the dude jacked a home run for us. We love to see that. Today, though, we have a lot. We have Mr. Reynolds. We have Kyle Karros. Let me get my Stoop Dog meme ready. We got Warming. We got Ritter. And we got Doyle, who did work, who's now at, these two are at 0.5 with decent lines. What? see, Sunday. I'm telling you, Sundays are weird. 1.8, 2.2. That ain't good. Get off my screen. Kyle Karros. 1.7, 1.6. All right, cool, whatever. Warming, last 5, last 10. You can see Warming's actually not that good. He's not good. Not good. Ritzer is at 1.2 and 2.1. I mean, he's fairly consistent. Dude has a 10-game history at least. How many hits you got in a row? 10. You've hit in 3, 4, 5. Yeah, Ritter has a 10-game history. Well, might end today. Doyle's 4-2 and 3-3. Doyle's been doing work. If anyone's going to do anything, it's got to be Doyle. That means going against Pittsburgh. I might just go Doyle again because that dude is hot. That's like one of the top 5 hitters in the league right now. How do you hit lefties? That's a question I want to know. I actually want to know this real quick. Colorado. Let's say Colorado versus, well, I can't look at lefties because Skeens is a righty. Why do I care about lefties? How do you hit righties? I don't know. The coffee's still kicking in. How Doyle. You bat 218 versus righties. I can't take that. I can't take that. Sorry. I can't. Sorry. I mean, you might do something good, but you're a half for a reason at 160. This feels like they're trying to get you to hit. Get you to chase. Doesn't it? It feels weird. So, like I said, we're going to be smart today. We're going to be smart. If you're taking Skeens strikeouts, by all means, it's there. I mean, I'll show you one more again. Like, it's there if you want to take it. 7.5 is a high number, and it's 134. It's kind of juicy. You're going to have to, that's going to be sweaty. He had, man, last 20, he only hits this line 9 out of 20 times. And every time he barely hits it. Like, there's no good cushion here. A lot of time, no. And Colorado's not striking that much. If he could hit this easily, absolutely. But you're going to sweat. I think he will too. So, if you hit it, congratulations. If you don't, I don't know, but I'm not playing it. I'm passing. Next. All right, moving on to game 2. It's going to be, who is this? It's going to be Tampa and St. Louis, and we saw there's going to be a bunch of rain. So, under, maybe? Under? Yeah, probably what I'm thinking. It's leans Tampa, 8.5 star total. We go spreadsheet. We saw there's like 75% chance of rain. St. Louis offense is doing decently. They didn't play yesterday, so they had a nice day off yesterday to kind of chill, relax, do what they want to do. I don't know what they did, but whatever. You can see nothing really stands out. Tampa still strikes out a ton. Cool, whatever. We go to props. Let's see who's pitching. Get rid of Skeens. Change it over to Cardinals Rays. And let's see, Pepio versus Liberatore. Liberatore, how are you on strikeouts? Because Tampa strikes out a ton, so we need to look at that. Pepio, we don't care about your strikeouts. We care about your earned runs. You just struck out 5. Ooh, 5. Look at you go. Yeah, you're good for 4 innings, 4, almost 5 innings. Yeah, you're not the best. Let's keep it real. Let's keep it a buck. Pepio, earned run 7, 4, 4. You have not been doing well, so this is leaning St. Louis now, yes, because what's your earned runs? 3, 3, 2, 1, 1. So yeah, you're doing pretty average. You're at 2. Your earned runs is 3, 4, and you're not doing the best. So I'm leaning St. Louis with the bats. I'm leaning St. Louis with the this is everything. So matchup. Let's go bullpen v bullpen. We come on down. We got Pepio versus. Can I get St. Louis? I can get St. Louis plus at 174. Ooh. Pepio's never faced them. Let's see. St. Louis versus. There you go. We got Tampa versus lefties. Tampa can't hit lefties. Remember that. They're like Texas. They struggle. Look, 1, 205, 0, 0, 0, 0. No, give them no bats. Buck 85, 202. buck 86, 237, 266. There's the high. You get a couple threes from Simpson and Piero. That's it. And you don't count. You have 4 bats. So they can't hit lefties. Simple. Liberatore is going to have himself a day probably. So, actually, what can I do with Liberatore? Can I take earn runs under? Because this is over. What's under? 118? Because I want to go St. Louis something, so I think I want to go under here. I don't think they're going to hit him too well. If they can't hit lefties, he's a lefty. See the L. Under for 118, and you come over here and see that they're 20th and hitting at 9th in average. Cool. Hits 6, cool, but they don't score runs. They're stranding dudes, and there's a lefty. I think I'm going to take Liberatore under 2.5 earned runs. Sounds crazy, I know. It's. I told you it's Sunday. Sunday got the weird things, so we're going to take that. We're going to go no lean that one, but we also got to look at the. Don't let me do it again like I did yesterday. I kept forgetting it. We want the HRR for this game. Nope, that's the pitchers. This one. There we go. Got it. I got this. I know what I'm doing. Ain't my first day. We got Nathan Church. I'm gonna just what? We got Contreras. We got Pedro. We got Ivan Herrera. Yeah, we got Newt Bar. We got a lot of Cardinals on there. That's all I'm saying. A lot of Cardinals. That's Doyle. We're done with Doyle. Go away. Church. Talking Church. I'm gonna need a suit. He only played in 5 games, and you've done quite well in your 5 games. We come over here to Contreras. Contreras has been doing well, obviously. His last 5 games, we go Pedro. Pedro's been doing great, obviously. If you can get the half for 175, that's probably good with him because that's what he does. Ivan, you see his last 4. There's his last few, and then lastly is going to be Newt. There's Newt as well. So yeah, lots of Cardinals. So far, I like Cardinals in a moneyline parlay because I think I'm going to add one today. But then it's Cardinals underdogs. The Cardinals at what? Plus 119? Hell, why do I just take Cardinals? I'm leaning them heavily. I got HR. I think the offense and the pitching is better. Let me just take Cardinals. Yeah. So we're going to go STL money line for a plus 119. I like that. I don't even need to take the prop. Yeah, there's no need for the prop, right? So I don't have to take Liberatore under. I can just take St. Louis to do work, and I will. Next. All right, moving on. Game 3 is going to be Houston and Baltimore, and Houston's been putting it on Baltimore on offense, but like they're still trying to recover from their last 10 games too. So, yeah, currently it is 126 Baltimore with a 9 total. There's your numbers. I mean, it leans Baltimore. It's been some high-scoring games too. What's our total sitting at? Total sitting at 9. I'll probably take that. That looks good. We can work with that. Props. Load up the pictures and see who we got. Oh, we got Trevor Rogers versus Spencer Arrighetti. Well, we got to look at Arrighetti strikeouts because Baltimore is striking out a good bit. And I have done so well with I'm 1-1 with the hook as a loss on my strikeouts in this series so far. So, but I do like the over as well. So let's go Arrighetti strikeouts. Over 5.5 at 0. Beautiful. Just what I like to see. He's due. If you believe in the due theory, which I know some of you do. Let's see. Trevor Rogers strikeouts as well. Houston's 18th. Yeah. I can't trust somebody who does this. What is this? Looks like a fort. I can't mess with that. Rogers, he's been doing quite well, but his numbers lower. Why is it lower? Houston is 18th in strikeouts, but Houston's offense has been doing quite well recently, the last couple days. I am concerned. Earned runs, you've been nasty. Trevor Rogers has been him. He's been pretty good. Arrighetti is not so good. Yeah, 5-5-5. Yeah, Baltimore's lost 3 in a row now too. So do we dare? Do we dare do it again? They've been quite hot. They've beat up on some Baltimore starters last 2 days in a row. 3rd time's a charm, baby. Show me you can beat up on Trevor Rogers. He is the final boss for this series. If you can beat up on him and not get 5 strikeouts or 6, 174 plus. Damn. Okay, it was 4.5. 106, even better. Give me Trevor Rogers. Does? Yeah. He's averaged 5.8. Yeah, we're taking that play. I got to set that up for sure. Absolutely. Let's go over to HR. Let's go look at that real quick. Nope. I'm getting ahead of myself. Matchup. Bullpen. There you go. Damn. Ain't nobody in the bullpen. Wow. We come on down to this one. We got Trevor versus Houston. Did they tee off on him? No, not at all. Not at all. So we got lefties for Houston. There you go. We got Baltimore versus righties, and Arrighetti versus Baltimore. Yeah, nothing there. So now we can go over here to the HR and change it over to Orioles and see what do we have. Oh, we have Dylan Beavers, we have Colton Cowser, Jeremiah Jackson, and Kobe Mayo. All right, it's all Baltimore dudes. That makes me lean Baltimore, but no, fool me twice. You ain't getting me 3 times. Maybe you will, but we'll see. You don't even have 10 games, so that's all your games, Dylan Beavers. We look at Cowser. Cowser's been, well, he had a streak of just awfulness, and now he's been doing better, so he pops up. Jim Jackson, you see what he's done. 2.9 average the last 10. Pretty good. That qualifies, good sir. And Kobe Mayo's at 1-1. Yeah, not what I want to take. So I'm going for it. I'm risking it for the biscuit. Last time he faced him, he had 5. That's all I need. We're taking Trevor Rogers. We're going strikeout prop and get him for the 3rd day in a row. Rogers. Oh, why am I yelling? Rogers over 5, 4.5 Ks. 4.5. We need 5 strikeouts from a Baltimore pitcher. It almost worked yesterday. Let's do it today. Next. All right, moving on. Game 4 is going to be Philadelphia and Washington. They pushed yesterday on the total. It was 6-4 final. Bastards. They couldn't score for us. Shame. 1 more run's all I needed. They couldn't do it. Oh, well. Today is 255 Philly with a 9.5 total. We say 10. We might do it again. Offense is doing well for Philly. You can see everything's great. And Washington's average. Can't ask for more for a push or an over. Hey, down for that. Let's go props. Let's get rid of you and you. Change you over to this one. And we have Jake Irvin going against Ranger Suarez. Let's go straight for earned runs for both of them because that's all I care about. This one's earned runs 3.5. I like to see that. 6%. Good stuff. Suarez is at 3-4. That ain't good. That ain't good, my guy. That ain't good at all. And then you over here at 4-4. That ain't good. I'm liking a 9.5 now. Good stuff. 4-4 plus 3-4 and my basic math comes out to what, 7-8. That ain't. That's close to 9.5. That's very close. That means bullpens, which I do love me some bullpens. They like to give up runs. Let's go matchups. Let's look. Bullpen. Yeah, look at these ERAs. Look at them. Ooh, okay, that one's good. But the rest of them, ooh, good stuff. And then, yeah, throw out these guys today. Let's just get it going. Good stuff. Let's go Washington, Suarez, history. Got a home run for Bell, yeah. Anybody tee off? Not really. Lefties for Washington. There you go. We got Philly versus righties and Philly versus Irvin. Do they tee off? A little bit. Stalt has 2 home runs in a 389. It's 18 at bats, but at 1.1. There's 2 home runs for Kepler. There's a home run. There's a lot of single home runs. Yeah, they tee off a little bit. 833, 5 for 6 for Bader. That's hilarious. I love seeing that. So yeah, they do pretty well. I'm thinking over is going to be the play for sure. We got 2 well below average on ERAs or runs allowed, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, loving that. Let's go over here. Let's see if the HR backs it up. Do we have a lot of them? We have a good bit of green. I do like that. We have Real Muto. We have Stott again. We just saw. We have CJ Abrams and we have Cruz. So we do have a split. We have a 2-2. I like that as well, which means Washington should contribute a little bit to the over. I do like that. Just give me a few runs. That's all I need. Let's do 6-4 again. I'm okay with that. Just run it back. Run it back one time. 3-6 and 2-2. Romuto's been quite hot. Stott is at 4 and 2-6. He's been quite hot and he has a great matchup. Good stuff. So Abrams is at 1-8 and 2-5. Hey, for Washington, he's an all-star. Cruz 2-6 and 2-3. Yep. Yeah, I know where I'm going. I'm going over. We're keeping it real simple on this one. We're going to trust this. Over 9.5 next. All right, next game is going to be Atlanta and the Mets and auto over. I'm going to tell you right now, it's 1v2 offense again. It hit yesterday, hit the day before. We're going to take it again because as long as these 2 offenses are hot, tell me you're going to cool off 18 dudes. I just can't see that happening. So, yeah, what's our total? 9.5? Yeah, taking it. Thanks. 127 for the Mets today. We come up with a spreadsheet, and I don't care if it was like Skeens and Scooble facing each other. With these 2 offenses, I'm taking the over. Sorry, I just have to. Look at the ones. There's so many ones. 313 average. 6-4 and 6-2. That is a 12.6 combo on a 9-5. That is a 3-run cushion. I love that. That's beautiful. Now will it hit? Who knows? That's what we bet. So we'll get rid of you 2, change this over, and we run this down to Mets and Bravos, and we have Elder versus Peterson. Oh, buddy. Let's go 3.5. Who cares about you? We don't need 2.5 for you. We need 3.5. And then we got to look at strikeouts. Peterson, there we go. Let's go straight up this. Oh, beautiful. 8 runs to the White Sox last time out. I know the Mets only give it 2. I see that next to it. I ain't blind. I see it. But that was at New York. Now he's at home. You expect this man to have multiple good games in a month? I don't know about that. I don't know. And then we got Peterson overall, who has been popped for 4 and 6. Atlanta popped him for 6. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful. Just one of you have a bad day. That's all I care about because the other one will take advantage of it quite nicely. So, yes, matchups. We go, boop, boop. There's your bullpens. Yep. Oh, bummer. And we got Elder versus Mets. Historically, 2 home runs for Lindor. He's 6 for 10 with 2 home runs. I think that's pretty good with a 2-0. That's good stuff. Polar Bear, 364 with a home run with a 1.1. Pretty good. And then, yeah, you see another home run for Soto. He is 3 for 5 with a home run. So, yes, good, good, good. Mets versus righties. There you go. We got Atlanta versus lefties. And then Peterson versus Atlanta. Oh, we got Ozuna. Forgot he's on the team half the time, but he's out there. He's got 2 home runs and a 737 is terrible, but 21 at bats. He does have 2 souvenir balls. Olsen has 4 home runs and 21 at bats. Only a 238 average though. Don't love that, but I do like. Hey man, you want a lotto ticket for a home run? Put Olsen on it. You're probably good. Yeah, I mean he's gonna hit or not. So yeah, I'm still going over. I don't care. I do like it. I like it a lot. Let's go and look at our HRs. Change this up to Mets Bravos. And who do we have? We have Brett Beatty. We have McNeil. We have Nacho, Marte, and Lindor. Good stuff. Let's see what we got. Beatty, 3.28 qualifies. Good stuff. McNeil, 4.8 and 3.2. Jeff, the man McNeil, has been crushing here recently. We have Nacho Cheese Alvarez Jr. doing what he does. And then we got Marte, who, okay, Nemo's out. That's cool. Marte's been doing quite well. That's fine. 2.821. Sure. Lindor's been picking up all the slack at 4.2 last 10. Look at Lindor's last 10. Oh my God, so good. All right, I've built this up enough. Over 9.5. Now watch them be a 3-2 final. That's all Sunday's work. So we're taking the over next. For me starting off by saying take caution, I have 4 plays in 5 games. I thought I'd have like 3 or passes by now, but nope. Things are actually making sense. Moving on to KC and Detroit. Currently, we have Detroit 138 with an 8.5 total. Load them up here, and you see everything's pretty much the same, pretty much close. Detroit 5-game winning streak, 9-1 last 10. Okay, Tigers, getting there, getting ready for the postseason. I see. Remember KC the last month of the season last year? They were like, they couldn't score. They were batting $150. They lost like 10 in a row, and they limped in the playoffs somehow. And they continued to limp and got eliminated fairly quickly. Yeah, that's how I could see that happening again. But I don't know if they're gonna make it this time. Detroit though, man, they've heated up. Good job, Detroit. Let's go look at some pitchers. This one, I don't know what to take already. Like last 2, I knew I was taking over. Like I was pretty confident, especially the last one. But this one, I have no damn clue. This is probably, I start off with a pass. That's where I'm leaning. So we have Flaherty versus Lugo. Okay. Nobody strikes out much, so we want earned runs. Let's go straight earned runs for both lads. Load them both up. Flaherty is 2-2. Not bad. Lugo 4. Okay, so we're leaning Detroit with the pitcher. That makes sense. They're at home. They have the streak. They're 9-1. Everything makes sense. The bats are even so far. Bullpen, if you care. There you go. Flaherty versus Casey. Historically, no home runs. 208 and 24 bats. That's actually good for Flaherty. Nothing really stands out. We go righties for them. You can see that. Detroit versus righties and Lugo versus Detroit. There's a lot of at-bats. Not much to, there is some home runs on here sprinkled in, but 308 for Baez, that's actually pretty good. There's a home run here. I'm leaning Detroit. What's the money line? Just straight up money line is 138. I could take that. I could work with just straight Detroit to win the game. He has a home. He's 083. Basically he's 1 for 12, and the one went far. So hey, do what you do sometimes. Let's go look at HRs because so far I'm slightly leaning Detroit versus the pass. That's all the two things I'm taking so far. Let's change this up to Royals and Tigers and see who we have. A bunch of hits. Yastrzemski, and we have Bubiewicz and Pasquatch. All right. Did Vinny hit a home run yesterday? I know he was 5 games in a row. We're about to find out if he did. I know some people were taking his home run prop just because 5 games in a row, 7 of 10. Like, come on. 2, 4, and 2. All right. Oh, West Coast Booby. 2, 4. I don't think that's a home run. I don't think that's a home run. That's just a hit and RBI, but he still hit the, yeah. And then I also need to reopen Bobby. Bobby, come back to us. 4 and 3, 4. Yeah, so Bobby and Vinny have been doing work, especially. So that worries me. So the 2 hottest HRs are just scorching hot, and they're both KC dudes. So don't love that if I want to take Detroit. So I think the smart thing is we're going to play it safe here. We're going to be cautious. We're going to leave it alone. Pass. Next. All right, move on from Detroit. We're going to Miami and Toronto. Currently, it is Toronto 122 with a 7.5. We go spreadsheet, load them up, and everything is equal. Everything's close. Look, everything is very close to each other to the point where, again, nothing looks good in this one. We passed on this one yesterday, I do believe, and we're probably going to pass today. That's where I'm starting off point, is a pass. So let's go ahead and load up pictures and see who we have in this one. And kind of like telling you where I start my mind thinking, where I'm thinking I want to see it. First thing, I see mustard and ketchup. No, I don't want hot dogs today. Sorry, not feeling it. Perez versus Gulsman. Oh, let's just go earned runs for both because I'm not taking strikeouts for either one because both are not in bottom 10 strikeouts. So earned runs and earned runs. Let's look at both of them. Let's go with Perez. He's at 2-2. You can see what he's done. And you got Gulsman who's at 2. So they're both fairly above average. They're both pretty decent overall. We go matchups, bullpen. We come on down. Perez versus Toronto. Nah, there's nothing there. Nothing really. Oh, a bunch of offers and a 1 for 2. Not bad. Versus righties, there's Toronto, Miami versus righties, and Gulsman versus Miami. 1 for 1 for this guy. That is it. So nothing here so far. Nothing is helping. Nothing is helping. It's a lot of just average. Overall averageness, which does not help us at all. We got our HRs. We have a very short list. We don't have no hits on here, really. We have Jacob Marcy, Springer, Kirk, and Bo. All right. See, we're getting all these random people showing up. Marcy. That's got to be how you say that, right? Marcy. I don't know. I'm the name butcher, but I think I got that one right. I think I nailed it. 2.6 last 10. But look at this one from 813. They're doing a lot of heavy lifting. That is a 13 spot. Damn. So Springer, we know Springer's hot. 3.8, 3.6. Springer's been doing absolute work. Kirk is showing up 3 and 2.5. Kirk qualifies, and we know Bo qualifies. Look at that game. That's a 7 spot. That's 3.2 and 2.6. You got a lot of Toronto bats, which makes me lean slightly to Toronto. But again, I don't know. I need these numbers to be like a little bit better. So I see a lot of Miami logos for a reason. I don't like that. I think I'm going to be smart. We're going to pass again next. And the more I think about it, I lean Toronto. I'm not taking Toronto at all, but I lean Toronto on a money line at 122. So it's going to be a pass, but I lean Toronto. So let's move on. I'm not going to play it, though. I'm being cautious today, as you should be as well. Remember that. This video is sponsored by Cautious. That's just is that a company? It might be. Minnesota and Chicago. Let's see what we got. It's 122 as well. Why is everything 122 today? Suspicious. Everything's a conspiracy on Sundays, I swear. 9.5 star total. Let's see. Yeah, the White Sox are playing better overall. They won. They're 3-7. Minnesota's also 3-7. Minnesota's sold half their team, and they don't care. Their season's done. So, I mean, it leans, but let's go. Let's get rid of these two. Change it up. This is probably a pass. If anything, it leans Chicago, but maybe an HR might be the play here. So let's see what we got. A White Sox player. It's Taj Bradley. When did Taj Bradley get traded to Minnesota? What? I know I haven't seen the name in a minute, but oh man, what? I do this every single day, and I swear again, they didn't cover half these trades on the trade, like the media outlets, like Jeff Bassan on Twitter was putting every trade out. I think he missed a bunch because when did this happen? Maybe it did happen, and I just forgot about it because I was like, it's Taj. I don't care. I don't know. Let's go look. I digress. Taj. Ooh, Simeon Woods is in AAA. Okay. Let's see. You pitched 7:23. It is 8:20. So it's been a month since you pitched. This is your first game with Minnesota, and the last time you pitched was against the same White Sox, and you gave up 4 runs to them. So, nice to know. So your last 2 times out are going to be against Chicago. That's interesting. Strikeouts. You're not. I mean, and you struck out none. None, not a single one in 1.2 innings. So they rocked you. They got rid of you. You were out. You might have been hurt. That's why you left. Rival preeminent. So okay, cool, whatever. Matchup. Oh, we got to look at the other guy. Gomez. Let's see. 2025. You have 2 games. Okay. I was like, how many games you got? 2. You got a 3-1. All right. I'm annoyed. I am annoyed now. Like every NFL and NBA trade is like super magnified. Baseball, it's like they just kind of shuffle them in. It's like, okay. Like this dude was like on the list for Cy Young at the start of this last season. He was like, he played so great, and then fell off the cliff. But I digress. Anyways, bullpen. Gomez versus obviously never faced. Let's see, nothing there. We got Chicago versus Rockies. Taj versus White Sox as a twin, never faced him, but as a Ray, Montgomery's has a home run, and that's about it. I am all right. Hold up. No strikeouts to worry about. HR. This is me. Let me get an HR prop and get out of here because I can't. Unless it's going to be fading Taj, which I might do that because Lou Robert's on here. He's doing quite well. Meadroth is on here. Vargas is on here. Outman's got a 0. I don't like that. Royce has a 1. It's mainly Chicago, which is Lou Robert is starting to heat up. Look at that. 2-2, but last 5, 3-4. Yeah, he's starting to crush again. Meadroth is at 2-6 and 1-5. Last 5 though, heating up. Vargas is at 3-2 and 2-1. I think Robert might be the play. Outman's at 1-4 and 0-8. And Royce is at 3-6 and 2-2. Do I want what is your history versus Robert, good sir? I do need to see that. Minnesota, no, Chicago, Taj. Robert is 1 for 1 with an RBI and a 2. Hey, that's an 8. That's a 1.5 hit right there. So, yeah, we'll do that. I'll take that. I'll take the man himself. Where'd he go? Where'd he go? Did I close him out by accident? I think I did. I got all these open still. Damn. All right, yeah, we're going to take Mr. Robert. He's heating up. I like it. What is it? 3.4, 1.5, 107. I'm rocking with it. We're basically going to fade Taj in his new home. So, sorry. So we can be Robert Jr. over 1.5 HR. We're going to take that one, and we're going to move on. Next. All right, moving on. More shenanigans. San Fran and Milwaukee. Milwaukee lost yesterday to San Fran. San Francisco won the game. Quintana only has 6 strikeouts when he could have had 20, but I digress again. Anyways, let's see. Today we have San Fran's favored today with a 9. Is Verlander pitching? Who's pitching in this one? Robbie Ray's pitching versus an unknown person apparently. There's your numbers. Look at Milwaukee. They kind of fell off a cliff last time, didn't they? Their streak ended and all their offense went with it. This isn't good. How are you supposed to be good? Shameful. Milwaukee's back down in the bottom 10. That is not where you want to be right now. So let's get rid of the pitchers, change this around. We change this over to Giants and Blue Crew, and we have Robbie Ray going out there again. And when I say nobody, I mean nobody. It is undecided. Milwaukee's doing shenanigans with their pitchers again. We don't know who's pitching. It could be somebody off an injury list. It could be a minor leaguer. It could be a bullpen game. You'll know by the time you know. If you find out, drop it in the comments so we know, because I appreciate that, because you'll know before I do, because I do this, I go do a WNBA, and then I go do other things. So I don't sit there and just look at the pitcher updates, and I don't get updates like that. So when you find out, drop it for us. We appreciate that. Everybody that checks the comments. So good stuff. Let's go over to the pictures. And Robbie Ray, I mean, what are you going to do against Milwaukee? Milwaukee's struggling to hit the ball, so I guess we can look at earned runs. Not bad. He's been pretty good, right? Yeah. Other than San Diego getting 4, he's been quite well. Twice for the Mets, who were hot. Twice for the Padres, who were pretty good. Pittsburgh is there. Hey, let's see matchups. Bullpen, don't know. We have no clue about Milwaukee's pitcher. Ray versus Milwaukee bats. There's the stuff. We got a home run for Durbin, and that's all and a home run for Vaughn. That's it. A lot of nothing. Versus lefties, you see how they do. We got to go to HR now and take a look at that one. Brewers, we have anything good on here? A lot of nothing. We got Andrew and we got Terang. That's it. 2 Brewers. And they're not even good numbers, too. 2-4 and 1-9 for Andrew. Look at that. That's not good. Consistent to getting something, but not good enough. Terang is at 3-2 and 3-2. Terang's good. Outside Terang, everybody else just needs to step it up, because Terang's doing his job to the point where I'm supposed to take him at plus 115. Do I dare trust the man himself? Robbie Ray, have you faced Terang? What do we have on your history versus him? Let's see. Robbie Ray, Terang, he's 0 for 3. He's the worst one on the list. Man, I wanted to take it. Shame. We're not reaching. We're gonna be smart. We're gonna pass. We don't know who the pitcher is for Milwaukee, so we got to pass. Next. All right, moving on. Cleveland, Texas is up next. I passed on this one yesterday, I'm pretty sure. Just didn't like anything about it. Even though the numbers, Cleveland, what are you doing? 113 is the line for Texas. 7.5 is our total. We look at our sheet. And Cleveland, what are you doing? Cleveland, what are you doing? $1.90. Oh, you took San Francisco's 30s from them. That's where they went. Found them. Oh, and you're striking out, son. And you're 2-8. And you lost 4. So much for bye-bye playoffs. Bye-bye playoffs. Bad time to have a streak like that. Oh man, let's go look. Guardians versus Rangers, and we got Merrill Kelly versus Gavin Williams. We got to look at Merrill Kelly strikeouts. Are you anything of a strikeout pitcher? Because Cleveland can't hit the ball, so I would hope you are. Let's start. Strikeouts. 4-2 on a 4-5. You are not, and I am not risking it for that biscuit. Sorry. What is your hits? Your earned runs. Thank you. You were at 2-2, not bad. We come over to Gavin. Gavin, you better be really good at pitching. You better be. You're really good at pitching. Okay, good. So that's going to keep you in the game. Lower scoring game for sure. I can see Cleveland not scoring many runs. I can see Texas struggling a little bit of 2. Under 7.5 might be a risk, but I might take it. Boop, boop. There's your bullpens. Come on down. Merrill Kelly, 0 for 10 for Hedges, 154. Okay, so Merrill Kelly really does good against the few dudes he faces. So, yeah. Let's see. Cleveland, there you go, versus that. Texas versus righties, and Gavin versus Texas. We have 1 home run. It's a solo shot for Tellez. But other than that, yeah, if the HRRs are quite low, which I hope they are, I'm taking this under. I'm going to roll the 7.5 under. I know it's crazy. What do we have? We have Corey, we have Jonah, and Rowdy. Jonah and Rowdy are both at 0, which I do like. Corey is at 2-6 and 2-1, and that doesn't look good. It's like it's a little nothing, like an island in the ocean is what it looks like, just nothing. Then we got Jonah, who's at 1-8 and 1-5 on a half line for a reason. That's weird why it's a half, but hey, I don't set the lines, I don't question it. 1-8 and 1-5, that actually doesn't look bad for Rowdy, but Rowdy, I don't want to pay one. Yeah, I think I'm going under. I see these, I'm like, okay, cool, whatever. I don't know Cleveland gets to 3 runs a day. So why would I fade Texas too? Let me see. This is why we think these things through. We go back to pitching. We go Gavin. Gavin, you're at 1-4, but 2025. Let's examine. He does go over occasionally, over 2.5. You see what he does. Texas is 10th in runs, so I kind of want to just take Texas, right? Yeah, Texas is 113 on the ML. I think we just take Texas outright. So. Yeah, because Merrill Kelly does quite well too. So yeah, we're going to take Texas money line. They're at home. They've won 2 now. They're not losing like Cleveland is. Give me Texas money line at what, 113 minus? Yeah, next. Okay, moving on to Angels and Cubbies. Cubbies teed off yesterday. At one point, it was 7-0, I think. Before I stopped paying attention, I didn't have the game as a bet. I was watching Hawaii and Stanford, and I kept checking scores just to see other scores because people in the chat were wanting Cubs to do things. So I follow along in the chat because Patreon chat be popping with some conversations in there. So people with their bets and live bets and what to take and here and there, and it's fun stuff. 132 Cubs with a 9.5. We go to our spreadsheet, we look at our numbers. Ew, they both still struggle. They're both 7.8 is our average combined. They're at 9.5 right now. The wind isn't crazy, so what are we doing? Let's go look over here. Do we have bad pitchers? What are we doing? What is we doing? What's the cause for that total? Give me the reason. It is going to be Kyle Hendricks versus Jameson Taillon. Have you not pitched in a while? I mean, I know your name. I know who you are. But it feels like you haven't pitched in a while. Unless I just missed your comeback. I missed your comeback. You were gone since June 29th. I missed when you came back for 1 game. So it was one of those ones where all of a sudden, last minute, boom, he's starting. I missed it. So yeah, I knew he was out for a hot minute, almost 2 months. Yeah, good stuff, good stuff. He pitched Milwaukee 1 run against Milwaukee last week. You caught them in their, you might have started their slump. You might have. Hendricks, 5-4 last 2 games. Not the best. It was Dodgers and Reds. We can work with that. Bullpen v. bullpen. There you go. Come on down. Hendricks versus Cubbies. Turner's got a home run, but only a 222. You're 4 for 10, but really nothing to show for it. Oops. And nothing else really. So righties for Cubs. There you go. Angels versus righties. Taillon versus Angels. A lot of red, a lot of low numbers, a lot of zeros, and a home run randomly. So let's go look at the HR and see if anything is worth our time in this one. And we have not a single green for anything hit related. Nothing. That makes me want to take an under for real. It's a 9.5. They can't hit the ball. You see, we have these stats. We have these stats. We have a 9.5, and we have pitchers that are both not bad. So I'm going under 9.5. Absolutely. Now, if it hits over, it's because the Cubs tee off. Hey, whatever. I'm risking it. I'm following the numbers 100%. Under 9.5. Next. All right. We took an under. Now we're moving on to Arizona and Cincinnati. All the red you want is on this one. Currently, where's it at? Down here, found it. 124 Arizona, 9 is our total. Spreadsheet loaded up, and a lot of green and yellow. They're both above average on things, except strikeouts for Arizona. They strike out a good bit. Other than that, they're hitting the ball well. They're getting runs. They just strike out. So, yeah, 1-4, lost 3. This series is obviously leaning Arizona. Let's go over to the pitchers and see who is going tossing that tater today. Change that, get rid of that, change this to Diamondbacks, and we have Zach Gallen versus Brady Singer. So we do need to look at Singer strikeouts because Arizona strikes out a lot. We just saw that. So, and we'll grab Gallen earned runs while we're here. Singer, 8, 10, 6, but then a 2 spot against Pittsburgh and a 4 versus the Angels. Angels, a 4 spot in how many innings? In 6 innings. Angels are one of the worst strikeout teams. You can't strike out 5, 6, 7 Angels, but then you can strike out 10 Braves and 8 Rays. Man, this is a gamble if you take this one. Like, it's almost like you have to be. He pitches. Look at it. Look at it. Here's the trend: home, 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 away, away. There's your trend. Where is he pitching? Away. We leave it alone. Simple as that. See, easy peasy. Let's go look at the other side. Y'all earn runs. He's at 2.6. Brady, what's your earn runs? We need to look at those. Not bad. You're pretty good. Even home or away, you're pretty good with earn. Like away, away, home, home, home. So basically, take Brady Singer at home versus anybody because he loves pitching at home. He hates road games. You can tell. So. Interesting. And we got our bullpens. We come on down. We got Zach versus Cincy. We got a home run for McLean. We got Trevino with a home run. That's it. We come over to the righties. There's your stuff. They do like them some righties. Arizona versus righties and Singer versus Arizona. No home runs. Only 1 RBI. Not bad. Yeah, not many at bats either. So let's go look at HR. I'm probably passing this one. That's my gut feeling is pass. So get rid of those two. What's our HR looking like? We got Perdomo, we got Marte, we got Moreno, we got De La Cruz, we got Hayes, and we got Gurriel Jr. So we have a nice assortment of players here. So potential over, yes, potential over, but I don't love the over if that makes any sense. So we have HR 3-4 and 3-1 for Perdomo, absolutely crushing, still doing well. Marte is at 2-2 and 2-5, absolutely doing quite well. Moreno's at 3-4 and 2-6, doing well. And De La Cruz at 2-2 and 2-3, close enough. He probably has a stolen base. What's your stolen base in there? Kind of curious on you. How are you not stealing bases anymore? That was your thing. You stolen 2 bases in 20 games. You just stopped. He just gave up. He's like, I don't want to do that no more. All right. Weird. I feel bad for those people that took like his whole season long stolen base thing because he is just not doing it. Hayes. 2-6 and 2-4. Yep. And then Gurriel 4 and 3-6. Yeah. You have 6 dudes hitting HR that are all for both teams doing well. So over could be a play for sure. Oh man, more I think about. I kind of want to tank it. How many passes do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 4. That's it. Do we risk it for the biscuit? That's a lot of. That's both sides hitting the ball well. Let's look at these pitchers one more time. Head to head. When he faced him, he had 2. Last 20, he has shown he can be popped. Brady doesn't like pitching on the road. We know that he's on the road. We should follow that trend. And Zach, how do you pitch at home? Well, you just kind of just average everywhere, right? Yeah, 6 here, 6 there. Doesn't matter home or away. Yeah, let's go over. Let's trust everything. Let's go over 9 in this one. Yeah, over not 9.5. Don't you make me have a hook. I want 9. Thank you. 9 over next. All right, next up we got Dodgers and Padres. Currently, it's a pick 'em. You get good numbers whichever team you take. 7.5 is our total. Weird. Spreadsheet leans San Diego. They got the streak, 5-game streak. They're at home, and the bats are leading their way. So far, we're leading San Diego, right? Let's go over to the pitchers to see what we got. We have Yamamoto versus Pivetta. Okay, we want both their earned runs. We go with Yamamoto earned runs. Just in the last 5, you see he's at 2.6. You go head to head. The Padres tend to do work against him. 5.3, 5.03. He's only faced him once this year. This is all last year. So they do well against him. So that's not good. That's another point for San Diego. Pivetta versus last 5, he's pretty good. Only Boston got him for 5, but pretty good. Head to head, 2 average, 0 and a 4. So far, everything's leading San Diego. Let's go matchups. We look at this. Bullpen. Cool. Come on down. Pivetta versus Dodgers. Freeman. 16 for 33. I think that's what that math is. 1 home run, 7 ribbies, and a 1.2. That's pretty good. 429, but not many at bats, but he has a home run for Smith. Conforto has a home run, and that is it. That's all he's ever done. A couple home runs for Ohtani with a 357. Okay, so you see what happens. Okay, so that right there makes me lean Dodgers a little bit just on that 1 point. But we have to go righties, and we have to go to the other side too. I want to see what the Padres have done to Yamamoto. Let's see, they're versus righties, Yamamoto versus Padres. 400, 505. Now, these are not many at-bats. Home run for Machado, 571 with a home run for Bogarts. Basically, Kylie Dodgers now, too. San Diego is streaking. Let's go HR and see who's actually the hot bats are. Who are the hottest bats in all the land? Mirror, mirror on the wall. O'Hearn, Machado, and Rojas, not many. That's 7.5 makes sense. O'Hearn is at 3 and 2-4. And we come over to see Machado's at 3-6 and 2-2. Head to head. Okay. And then lastly, we have Rojas and yeah. So if anything, Freeman would be a play if he wasn't a too high. I bet he's 2.5. I bet he's 2.5 down here somewhere. No, he's 1.5. He's just not doing well. So can't trust somebody who ain't doing well. This doesn't make sense to me. So as much as I would love to take San Diego, that history for the stars for Dodgers against Pivetta scares me. So we're going to be smart. We're going to leave it alone. Yeah, San Diego might win, but there's a reason why the odds are what they are. I'm passing. Next. All right, a couple games left. We got Seattle and A's currently. We took the A's plus 1.5 yesterday. They won by 1, right? Or they lost by 1. It was it was extras. I know that much. Let me go back to this. Let's see. A's won 2-1 in the 10th inning. Good deal. So that is nice. Let's see. There it is. It is 162 Seattle with a 7.5 spreadsheet. Load them up, and we see the A's still have all the bats lead A's. Nothing new there. Seattle struggling. Nothing new there. 7-3, 2-8 leans A's. Nothing new there. Let's go to props. Look at the pitchers and see what we got cooking in this bad boy. Change it up to the A's and the M's. And we have Gilbert versus Jacob Lopez. Jacob Lopez strikeout 6.5. We have to look at because if you didn't notice, Seattle is doing what they did last year, striking out a ton. That's just not good. So, and we got to look at Logan Gilbert because it's Logan Gilbert and he likes to strike people out too. So we should probably look at his strikeouts first. What the hell is this? 1, 2 innings? Ooh, good sir. No. Earned runs 6, 2, 3, 4. Man, that is not good. Gilbert is struggling. All right. Jacob 10.98 last 3 games. 7.2 on a 6.5 at a plus 108. Do I dare chase the juice today? I mean, what's his head-to-head versus? Oh, he's ever faced him. That's good for him. It's very good. 2025, 6.0, 6.5. Last 10, he's at 6.2. Last 5, 7.2. Washington, Tampa, Minnesota. You can strike out Seattle 7 times. I'm almost sure. I'm sure you can. Do you believe you can? It's a question. I don't know. Like, there you go. It's the number right there. They can't hit the ball. They're not doing well, and they're striking out a ton. Jacob Lopez should strike out 7 Mariners today. He should. And if he does, we're getting plus 108 or plus 100 probably. Yeah, depends on where you go. You're getting good money, getting good value on it. So let's go look at HR before I make that decision because I'm pretty sure that's where I'm going. We're going to trust the lad. We have a lot of hits, but we have Darrell Hernandez. We have McIver. We have Robles for Seattle. We have Langeliers, and that's it. So 1 Mariner makes me feel even better about Mr. The A's pitcher. 2 and 1.9 is not good. Still on there. McIver is at 1.8 and 1.6. Why are you on here? Robles is 2.4 and 1.8. Okay. And then Langeliers is 2.6 and 2.8. Langeliers is doing what he does best. And yeah, I'm taking Jacob Lopez. I don't care. Lopez over 6.5 Ks. I can't believe it's a high number, but we're going for it. Seattle strikes out a ton. Hopefully, he keeps a trend. 10, 9, 8, 7. There we go. 7's the next in line. I know this. We're taking it over. Next. Sunday night baseball. We have Boston, Yankees. Historical rivalry. We know all the stuff by now. Currently, Boston's been owning this series, though, this past weekend, though. Boston's won 3 in a row. Yankees have lost 3 in a row. It is 8.5 with a Yankees favored 156. So they love doing that because I love to see the numbers on it. Like, gotta avoid the sweep. Like, that has not been paying well for people. So let's go spreadsheet. Let's show the numbers. Both top 7 offenses. 8.5 total. That is a 10.9 on an 8.5. I do like that. I could take that. They're both averages are average. Averages are average. That's nice. 26 in strikeouts for the Yankees. So let's go ahead and look. Crochet yesterday's strikeouts was beautiful. Good stuff overall. Things that make sense were happening yesterday because they fell within their averages. That's what we want. Will it happen again today? It's Sunday. We'll see. Dustin May, over hits allowed. 100%, 4.5. Okay, I'm already liking the over 8.5 now, especially Sunday Night Baseball. Tell me the baseball doesn't use juice baseballs in certain situations. This will be a perfect game for some juice baseballs, like Judge hit a home run, let Roman hit a home run for Boston, Stanton could hit a home run. This is, conspiracy theories aside, sports are listed legally as entertainment, which means they can legally alter some of the way these things are done, and we can't do nothing about it. Tell me, they've already proven juice balls can happen. So this is a game for it, though. I'm almost positive this will be fun for it. Let's see. Enough on the conspiracy talk on juiced balls. May 3-2 on the earned runs. There's this stuff. We have to look at hits though because he has been giving up a lot of them. That is a lot. 5, 5, 6, 5, 7, 8, 8. And these Yankees. Yeah. Oh, and I was like, wait a minute, Boston? This is when he was with the Dodgers. So since he's been on Boston, he's 6, 5, and 8. Not the best, good sir, not the best. And it's Rodon. Ah, yes, 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 yes. Shall look at your earned runs as well, good sir. You were this at 2-4 with your hits. I don't care. I'm going over. I'm going over. I'm taking there's bullpens. Rodon versus Boston historically. There's a home run for Rafaela. We got a home run for Navarez. We got a home run for Wong, and you see everything else there. So we got lefties. There you go. We got Yankees versus Rockies and May versus Yankees. Judge has never faced Dustin May. Well, he going, yeah. Grisham's got nothing, but he does have a home run. He's like 1 for 15 with a home run. Fun stuff. Let's go look at the HRs and see how many are actually hot because I really want to take the over. Roman Anthony is the only one. Only one HR. That scares me away from an over now. That absolutely does. So 3-4, 2-9. So Roman's doing good. Nobody else is doing good. We got some hits on there like Story and whatnot. Like Story's right there at 1.5. Like Story's at 60%, but I bet he's still probably good on the numbers like 2-6, 3-1. Yeah, overall 2.5 he's still good. So I said I'm going to do it. There's no football on tonight. This is the only sporting event on tonight at this time, and I'm going to watch it because there's nothing else I want to watch. So I'm going to take the over just out of pure greed. Literally, I'm going to watch it, and I want damn runs. So over 8.5. Come on, MLB, juice the balls for me. That's what I want to see. So schedule, we are done. It's Sunday. I am not doing a moneyline parlay. You lost your damn mind if you think I'm doing that. Sundays are hard enough to escape with profits as it is, so we're just going to take. I have more plays than I thought I would. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4. I have 10 plays. I passed on 5. Now, if you want to do a moneyline parlay, I took St. Louis moneyline, I took Texas moneyline, and that's it. That's all I took for moneylines. I have a prop, an over, a HRR prop, an under, an over, and a strikeout prop. That's a weird day. So we're done. Tomorrow's Monday. There's a Monday schedule. I'll be back tomorrow. Appreciate you being here. Drop a like, subscribe, check out the HQ if you want a list of these plays. That way you have to watch the whole video. Members get that. It's there for you. It's $10 a month for every single day for every single sport. Simple stuff. Go check out Outlier to go get you the props. Come join the HQ so you can chit chat in the Patreon chat. It's awesome in there. So appreciate being here. Let me know if the pictures change. You know what to do by now. I appreciate being here. See you tomorrow on Monday. Peace.